Hey, Alexis Love Beauties and Flawless Man. Welcome back to part 2 of He That Finds a Wife Find a Good Thing, if he finds a good thing. I want you to go back to part 1 if you have not already listened to that podcast. Here in part 2, we're just going to be going over some things for men and women. This podcast is for men and women. God is not gender specific with his wisdom. We don't want to play on God's top about his gender. We know he is a man. But when God is giving wisdom, it's for men and women. So it's not gender specific about wisdom. So it's not that a woman is supposed to take care of her hygiene, but a man is not. It's not that a woman is supposed to have a good heart, but a man is not. It's not that a man is supposed to be a leader and a woman is not supposed to have any type of leadership at all. That's not how it goes. God gives wisdom to anybody that wants it. That could be a man, woman, child, or elder, and even an animal. So Alexis Love Beauties and Flawless Man. When we read the work that we have done on this channel, God is saying the exact same thing. Don't let anyone tell you that you're not of value. You want to know how you are of value? God just gave me this revelation last night. It doesn't matter what you've done. It doesn't matter what you've been through, how bad you were in the past. When you forgive yourself, you become a new person. You become a new soul. All old things are passed away. When you learn discipline, all right, say you were a whore, right? And now you've learned discipline. Now you've learned celibacy. And I'm gonna speak on my own behalf too. Okay. I used to be a little whore. We gotta keep it true. Tell the truth and shame the devil. But now when you learn discipline, everybody's not gonna understand this level of intelligence though. So they're still going to see you as the past person. But now you have discipline. Now you're celibate. Now you know how to do abstinence. Now you're not even out here like that. You have gained your value back. You are still valuable. And even when you went through those phases, that doesn't mean that you were less valuable. You were just in a time of your life where you did not understand, and you're trying to put 2 and 2 together to make 3, or 2 and 2 together to make 4. When I read, the way that we become valuable, the way that we become precious, the way that we reverse the curse, the way that we live in this world but not be of this world, the way that we cast down all these negative things and we change our life and we get a new heart and we become the people that we need to become, and all of the things, girls and boys, that we hear everybody talking about, the Lord only tells us to change our character. And we spoke about this on our channel. For beginners, that is our main focus, is the 7 deadly sins. We have to be careful with those. We have to keep up with those. We learned about changing our character through food, and we're going to get more into that, but just food on the channel in general. But we're going to go into Leviticus, the Lord's will, and talk more about that. We're learning how to change our character in the way that we speak to people. We're learning how to change our character in the series that we did about explain why the Lord is upset about his men and women being whores. God is simply telling us to change our character. That's how you get a virtuous woman, and a woman that exceedeth them all, a woman of excellence. These are 2 different people. The virtuous woman, every woman on this planet is virtual. We all have the same skills, the same talents, is what men think. And we all know how to cook, clean, and do the same things, it appears to be. But that the woman of excellence, she knows how to cook, but she took a cooking class, so she know how to make homemade food. The woman of excellence, she knows how to go out into the land and say, okay, well, we right here on this street, we see a lot of traffic, so this will be good land. The grass grows over here. It's going to be somewhere we can be able to be fruitful and multiply. I could plant a tree right here and it's going to multiply because the sun good right here. Ain't no trees. A woman of excellence, she does the extended research, so this separates her from any other woman. And then we also know that we learned about a Proverbs man also. This is not just a woman thing. We learned about a Proverbs man, that he has that same wisdom. We have to understand, when the Lord told us in the beginning that he made a helpmate for the man, this is why a lot of men are going through what they're going through, and women as well. But we're supposed to be doing something. We're supposed to be helping something. When you stay at a certain level in your life, you never grow, and then you shorten your life. Knowledge is power. When you learn something, the next best thing is to not just to learn, but it's the application of it. Say you don't know how to cook, but there's another woman that know how to cook. You're both virtuous women. you don't know how to cook. Well, say you both know how to cook, but you don't have the skills of knowing how to make it like homemade. So you're both virtuous women. But when you go and you take that cooking class and you go and buy these products, you're not only learning, but you're applying. Then when you're applying yourself, then now you're a woman of excellence. So don't let nobody tell y'all that y'all are average, that y'all not valuable no more because of what you did and what you've been through. When you change your character, all things are possible, and that's just law. Nobody can never really say nothing, and then people be like, oh, you got to do this, you got to do that, and the third. It's really not that much to be doing. He simply just said change your character, change your heart. So that's really it. That's all to it. I am going to go and link some more of those, as many as I can throughout the video. I'm going to link some of those videos. I probably even going to drop it down in the description. Actually, we'll just do it in the description. Be sure to check out the description section. I'm going to link the content that we've done already about how to change your character. Forgiveness is a part of changing your character. Being slow to speak and quick to hear is a part of changing your character. All of these things, when you change your character, this is how you rebuild your life. You're not going to give up the ghost and then come here again and then think you're going to have another opportunity to do this. You're going to live in the same body with the same trauma that you have, but you just create balance. And you learn different things, like how to say no. You learn how to not hang around people that hurt you. So Alexis Love Beauties and Flawless Man. For our man, the same things applies. You have to change your character if you want this good thing, if you want to find this woman of excellence. God is not going to give you a good thing and you still a player. Like, you have to change your character. You have to become soft. You have to become an emotionally intelligent man. There is some things we have to do, but it's not that hard. I swear it's not. The reason why it's that hard is because we don't understand what we're doing, and then we're not getting the blueprint of it. People are just throwing out words like love yourself, and they're not explaining it. But thank the Lord Jesus Christ that he has chose me to come on here and just keep it raw and uncut, because I'm so glad to be chosen to do this, because I'm gonna keep it real. And that's on period. So you'll go down to the description section, man. Be sure to watch part 1 and follow it with this part 2 about he that finds a wife that finds a good thing. Men, you have some work to do, and women, you have some work to do as well. But I love you, and we're just good.